Hey everyone, so I got a Corvette update here. The removable cross member's done. We've got a 1/4 inch brackets here, and here. So that way I've got a 1/2 inch I had to remove from both sides. These brackets I bought on eBay, they came with hardware and instructions, which I followed pretty closely. And what I did is I marked the inner and outer lines first, then I marked right down the center of the two. Used a Sawzall blade to cut them. Now I cut that center marking just because that way with that Sawzall blade, once it decides which direction it's going in, it's a little hard to keep it straight. By cutting right down the middle, I had about a 1/4 inch room for air on either side, and I thought I made a straight cut. Then once I got it out and looked at it with a machinist square, obviously I had about a 1/16 of an inch. I cut too far one way or the other, but with that room for error, I had plenty of space to grind it down and get everything flush. And even without the hardware in here, I've probably only got about a 32nd of an inch of a gap. So it worked out really well. One thing, I wish these brackets were a little bit longer. They didn't come with washers, and I wondered why at first, and after we welded it in place I realized there's just no room for washers. And I don't know, I'm just picky. I'd rather have washers on all of them, but not a big deal. I actually had to grind out some of the welds too to get the nut to fit. Once I had this cut out, I also built the jig out of 2x4s and got this in just the right place. We tack welded it from there and then fit it and then welded everything else in place. And then got the rest of the park brake assembly installed here. Now the next thing I'm going to do, if you've seen my previous videos, I removed the front half of the body. The car was wrecked and the front half was just no good. From all the people I talked to, they said yeah, that the amount of fiberglass work you'd have to do, you may as well just replace the whole front end. So I've got a new front end, but it's not installed yet, and I think I'm actually going to take advantage of it. I'm going to have to save for the engine and transmission for a while. While I'm doing that, I can do the body work, and I think I can actually put the rear half of the body back on the frame and have it permanently installed. So then I can start on the interior body work, doing the doors, the door hinges, all that stuff while I'm saving up for an engine. In my past video, or my last video on this car, I mentioned an in-tank fuel pump, and I actually found a really good alternative where you don't have to do any modifications to the fuel tank. I think Holley makes it, and it's all integrated into the sending unit, but it includes the sending unit, a fuel pump for fuel injected cars, a pressure regulator, and the return line, and it's all internal to the tank. That way you don't have to put in your own return line, and you can use the existing fuel line here. And as far as an engine goes, I'm looking at a 383 now, fuel injected 383, probably a blueprint engine, and 5-speed. I think I'll be pretty happy with that. That's all I got for now though. More to come. Body work may take a long time because I don't know anything about fiberglass, and I'm not too excited to work on it. Alright, thanks for watching guys, take care.